All right, it's time for Video Game 20 Questions. Everyone knows how this works. You, the listener/viewer, email me your game suggestion to gamescoop@ign.com. I pick the mystery game, and my panel has 20 yes or no questions to guess said mystery game. This week's suggestion comes from Christopher Kalanderopoulos.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You did that name. That was good.
I've been practicing all day. Let the questioning begin.
I heard there was a crippling blow to this team last week.
A little controversial.
What happened?
Let's,
you guys lose?
we
Let
don't,
me
I
ask you
guess,
this. Let me ask you this.
yes.
Because neither of these two are here. I'll keep my mouth shut.
You asked me and I didn't give you the answer you wanted.
Previously on 20 Questions.
If I said that I thought Professor Layton was a soft Nintendo character, would you agree with me?
Is Professor Layton in it?
Meaning,
Is it? The question was, does
Should've
this
turned this around.
does this game feature recognizable Nintendo characters? And I was like,
soft yes?
soft yes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, he's not the
Thank
most
you.
known dude.
He's not a Nintendo character.
That's what he's asking you.
Is he not?
No.
Well, so
But Damon didn't know either, so.
Nintendo does not own the rights to him, but Nintendo publishes his games. He's only ever been on Nintendo hardware.
They published
Except
one of the
for
games.
And in my mind, I associate him with Nintendo. So I was
Yeah.
like, soft yes.
I mean, I feel like it would have thrown you guys a even bigger curve if he had just said, like, no, he's not a Nintendo character.
Yeah, no, not me. I
Because
mean,
I
but-
associate him and
Sure.
his kid.
Whatever, the hack
Anyway.
question
But
would have solved this.
His son.
I filed a grievance and we sent it all the way to the top, and we're awaiting the
waiting.
results.
Well, no.
Ready to
What's
cancel?
great is that we're getting 21 questions this week.
Did we get an extra question this week?
no.
What are you
That's not how it
doing?
works.
Wouldn't that be great?
Such a schemer.
Can you see
A little bit of a schemer.
in one way or another in this game? Can you see your character's hands?
No.
Oh, goodness gracious! I don't know. I was not expecting that. Where does that leave me?
I mean, now we don't even know if this dude has hands.
Maybe it's not even a dude.
Might be like a lizard.
Yeah, I didn't think this.
Or
through.
maybe it's a blind
Like-
person with hands.
Like Echo the dolphin.
Lizards
doesn't
have hands.
Echo the dolphin has fins.
Yeah.
Ask if it's a dolphin.
Oh, but
There's
wait.
been hundreds of
Here's
them.
the
No,
deal.
we already had
wait,
that one.
wait. If this were a Mario game, I would say, yeah, you see his hands, but Mario's wearing gloves.
Those are hands. Come on, that we can't do that.
Can you settle the gloves hands debate?
I wouldn't have been that clever to say no.
All right.
If they're clothed, it counts.
Those are hands. If somebody walked in and they were wearing gloves, you'd be like, "Oh my God, what are those?"
Where are your
say that.
hands?
You know those were hands.
All right.
I'm just gonna let this play
All right,
out.
so far we've determined that you can't see your hands.
What's the one we always ask about year? Was this released
Say-
before?
Yeah. But was it released after January 1st, 2000? I can ask that one. You can ask.
There we
that
go.
You're asking if it was released after January 1st, 2000? No.
So this is a pre-January 1st, 2000 game.
Yes.
Is this a console game?
No. Let's say no. Yes. No. The answer is no. I'm sorry to
Not
be
a console
wishy-washy.
game.
The answer is no.
Okay.
But there's a clue in how he answered it.
Nah, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
There is. He doesn't know if it was ported to consoles.
I want to know the same
good
thing.
stuff.
Should we
all
ask
intents and
1990?
This
Yeah.
is known as a PC game in the same way Professor Layton is known as a Nintendo character.
Yes.
Soft.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a really good question. You totally just solved it for us.
Well, no, that wasn't my question. I was just clarifying on the previous question.
I thought we were just clarifying, but did I give you a freebie?
Yeah,
No.
you gave us a free.
I said
you
as
can
a
count that as a
statement.
question. So it's a PC game.
All right, yeah. So was this game released after January 1st, 1990?
Yes.
So it's a 90s game, 90s PC game where you can't see your hands.
We got 21 questions.
So I think it's got to be a ship. You got to be a ship or a puzzle blocks.
No, but
So
what
it
about
has to be
like
one of the two.
what about like StarCraft or Command and Conquer?
What if you have hooves?
You can't see hands in StarCraft?
But not your hands. You see hands.
That's your hands, though. You be that dude.
Have you ever played StarCraft?
Wait, so it's between 90 and 2000, and it's on PC,
Yes.
and you can't see your hands. Did we get any other information?
Do you play?
Did we? There's no other information as of this point, right?
No.
Is it a puzzle game?
No.
All right, so it's not. You don't play as blocks.
What are we doing here?
Is this a 3D game?
What does that mean?
3D graphics.
Okay. Like not a.
I don't think so.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Is this a real-time strategy game?
No.
What do you?
I'm thinking it's
Admit
worms.
that there are
Worms
gray
do not have
areas.
hands.
There are gray areas here, but
All those gray
When it
areas in a
comes
row.
down to yes or no, the answer is no.
What about lemmings? Do lemmings have hands?
From gloves forward, we've had
No, but
gray
you're
areas.
not playing as the lemmings.
We guessed lemmings.
You're
2
guiding
weeks ago.
them.
Did you?
Yeah,
Was that it?
yeah, we nailed it. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, yeah, well, anytime. I like to answer questions 2 weeks late.
Hey, Brian, you're up. I asked if it was a real-time
You know,
strategy game, and he said
You know how
no.
I always like when we like get in the later questions, I try to rush you guys. Yeah. I actually got some people saying, "Don't rush them." I like hearing you guys try to think it out.
Oh, interesting.
All right, let's go back to this gloves thing.
Okay.
Do you play as a ship?
No.
Damn it. It's got.
That was your one.
So now it's
No,
not
I
a
think
block.
it's-
It's not a ship. It's got to be a man with no hands that you don't see his hands at least.
You don't see your hands in any first person.
No, but or you're like an abstract, like it's like BC or like Age of Empires, except it's not an RTS.
Or what if it's like one of those like first person
Or like a
dungeon
point-
crawling games, like
Yeah.
point and click? Yeah.
Is this
Or-
game
so-
part of a series?
Yes.
Or no, you just said maybe it's a first-person game where you don't see your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
said
do you
that.
see your hands in like Half-Life? Like I
No.
don't know. Or you only see the gun?
Only if you're holding the cross.
Yeah, but that counts.
That counts. It's holding something.
But that's also a clearly 3D game, and all
that's
shooters
true.
are.
Yeah,
but-
you did say-
unless
you
he's
did say-
talking about Doom or Wolfenstein.
Those have
which are
punching.
unclear if they're 3D or not.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf,
So he's
yeah.
probably talking about one of those.
Yeah, but can't be those games because you see your hand in Doom. You punch.
Yeah.
maybe
that's a-
Damon didn't think it through that well.
Well, then this whole thing's getting real screwed up.
Is it an FPS?
No.
Okay.
That's 10.
So we just established two things: that it's not an FPS, and what was the one?
You're not a
strategy.
No,
It's not RTS, and you don't play as a ship.
Not a puzzle
no.
game.
I asked one, but you guys weren't paying attention. It was part of a series.
Yeah. And it is part of a series.
Oh.
And it's in the 90s. And you figure out it's on PC.
And it's not an FPS.
And it's not 2D or 3D.
No, it's
You know,
not.
it's-
It's not 3D.
Yeah. Not 3D.
This is hard as hell.
It's a pretty tough one. It's a real pickle.
You guys have a lot of information here.
So, all right. Let's get into like what your objective is, what you have to do with combat. Like, are you killing? Are you saving people? Are you?
Yeah, because
Doing a mystery.
PC has a lot of like it more so than console games, like either combat or like The Sims.
Yeah.
The Sims was 3D, but like maybe something like that,
Right.
where you don't play as your sim. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
SimCity.
Yeah, like is this game a sim?
Yes.
I think we are getting there with that one.
That's good. I like that.
Do you manage? Should we ask if you manage a city or people?
Is it like a tycoon, like Zoo Tycoon, or like?
I think it's just SimCity, first of all. But
Oh, good call. Yeah. What are you, the mayor? I don't know who you are in SimCity.
in some versions, you can see your hands. No, you can't.
Will Wright's the mayor in the SNES version. Yeah, but that game came to console. SimCity came to SNES.
Yeah, but it's also unclear whether it's 3D or 2D, and that one's clearly 2D.
I
Whereas
think-
the Tycoon games are 3D.
SimCity's been on so many consoles. I feel like Damon would have definitively been like, yeah, both.
That's true.
So it's got to be. I'm thinking like Sim Ants or some nonsense like that never came
But
anywhere.
did SimCity?
Does this game?
Yeah, SimCity was on Super Nintendo.
Does this game have people in it? Have humans in it?
Yes.
Okay. So
Is that dumb?
definitely
I'm
not.
sorry if that was a dumb question.
No, that was a good question. That rules out Sim Ants.
Do you manage a city in this game?
No.
There you go. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Wait.
there goes that.
No, but we know it's a sim.
So it could be Sims or it could be
So what else?
Sim
There's
Ant.
other Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That's true. Is it part of the Sim series?
Well, Roller Coaster Tycoon has people in it. So
Yeah.
yes.
Can you answer that one?
What are you asking?
Is it part of the Sim series? Does it
No,
have Sim
It's
in the
totally a
name?
good question.
No.
Yeah, it's a smarter question than.
So I don't know a lot of the other
Do you
simulators.
do you build roller coasters?
Yes.
Is it Sim Ant? No.
Is it Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Is that so? 1999. Is that game in 3D?
No.
Okay.
Not the
That's
original.
what I was,
Yeah,
that's
no.
what I was thinking. It's the original one in.
It's like
1999.
SimCity where it's like really nicely rendered stuff, but it's not. You can't.
Yeah,
render
I
it.
mean it's.
I don't know that
it's
game at all,
3D in the
so-
sense that it's like an isometric viewpoint, but it's 2D sprites in the first game.
And then I think it was either ported to consoles or later editions came to consoles.
So when you ride your roller coasters, it doesn't go into 3D.
Not in the original game.
It's like isometric
But
in
can
the
you see
original.
your hands?
no,
that-
you just place
I don't
things. You
think
plop
Going
them
like
down.
this?
Like your hands
I don't
or the
think it's like-
people's
you
You can
hands?
see. Can you see other
I don't
people's
think
hands?
you actually ride the roller coaster.
You exist
do
as an abstract concept
See,
in that
what
game.
we screwed up was we didn't say, can you see any hands in this game?
Yeah.
If we had said that, then like, yeah, there's some hands in
We'll
that
start
game.
there. We'll start with we'll start our hands.
I took us down.
questions
I
with
took
that.
us down a real weird path.
You did, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prison rules.
It was developed by Chris Sawyer Productions.
Wow.
Dude, Roller Coaster
classic dude right
Tycoon
there.
is dope.
Yep.
He's still in business, but it was published by Microprose, and they're not still in business.
They're not in business.
Former IGN editor Scott Bromley told me about, he's probably told you about this, about like playing Roller Coaster Tycoon for like an entire year straight.
yeah, me too.
Like,
I've heard the Uniracers story.
yeah,
actually.
40
you-
hours in a row.
Have you heard about the Death Coaster?
No.
Someone made a Death Coaster in that game where the way that the physics work is like once a ride starts, there's no like stopping it. The ride just has to go. And they figured out a way that the whole ride is it goes down a super tiny decline and then just loops through the whole park. And it takes, I think, like 10,000 years for the ride to finish.
Oh my God, those poor people on that ride.
And so it's just this death clock now, and they can't get off. They're just trapped on the ride. Just
I want to
'cause of the
see
way the
that
game
scene
engine
in Wreck-It
works.
Ralph too. With
I
them.
think-
We're
I think
just like,
Kotaku wrote a
I'm
story
missing
about it."
my whole life.
Yeah, you can
My
really-
granddaughter was graduated today.
I thought I tortured people by just taking out all the bathrooms.
That's a good way to do it.
It's pretty good. Well done, everybody, and thank you for your suggestion, Christopher Kalanderopoulos. It's a pretty good one. That's all the scoops we have for this week. We have a long weekend here in the U.S. We're going to celebrate the 4th of July. So everyone here, all of our U.S. viewers and listeners, have a great holiday weekend. If you are not in the U.S., you could participate too. Eat a hot dog and shoot off some fireworks and drink
Yeah,
some beer.
Practice fireworks safety.
Buy a gun.
definitely.
Get
Nope,
fat
don't do
and blow
that.
stuff up.
Don't
Yeah.
do that last thing, but yeah. That's all the scoops we have for you this week. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Sam. My name
Thank
is
you.
Damon. This is IGN Game Scoop, and we're out.